course. Looks like I can use a card to open this door. There's a little hole on the bottom of the door. There's no s. Maybe I'll be able to pull through here. I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Oh, how cute. It's got a lot of cuts and slits in it. Maybe it's some kind of prison or something. There's a famed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like someone's in here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." I bet this could be a clue. Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Ah! It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you. For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways in... Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct? Dead? No, I was certain. I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin. No, wait. You're lying. I mean, an assassin? People are not always who they appear to be. Miss Nick? Oh, yes, pals? I'll copy my thoughts about Maya's situation. Andrew, for some reason, won't pill the instant source card. Hey, I know what this is, pal. You do? No matter what way you look at it, I'd say it's a picture of a shell. That's it? Oh, yeah, that's right. Miss Edgeworth really likes those cooked snail things. Yes, Nick, I think we just solved the mystery of why Mr. Edgeworth's face turned pale, right? As I suspected, come and show us something. Alright now, Mr. Nick, let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mr. Mayo's sake. Keep your hands off of me. Just hold me so tight. No way I get out. Maybe if I show this now, I'll go for it. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation. Oh, Mr. Wright, so I actually have a favor to ask. You have this cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you can drop by my house and feed you for me, dude? My house is just a little ways from down from the hotel, right? This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed this cat. Yeah, I guess. Move. Hotel lobby. Looks like we're the only ones here. Yeah. Hey, city boy! Laura, you're still here. Back in course. An investigative photographer eats for stars on the ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that order, miss. You know, like something's always about to happen. But, you know, camera? Fact given, a photographer's gotta have cameras out here, like, calling to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Yes. And I'm pretty sure after the incident with Ron Karma the previous year, I don't think he'll take too kindly to you, Laura. Will you please just leave already? What's that? I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon. Excuse me. What you're calling a demon, Pat? Someone, it's the alien. Who are you calling an alien? Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldback. What are you doing there? What is wrong with you, young'un say? Came down here to pay my respects to my poor one, and you're disturbing me. I'm just gonna ignore you. Oops, for a second there I forgot I was talking in pearls, not mine. So, Nicholas Sandler's question here? Yeah. Come in, Mr. Credo went so far just to save our team from Sondor. Well, it was a press conference, so we had to go in costume. Talk. Please talk to me about the night of the murder, just one more time. I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. Now I've seen everything. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Creeder. I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Miss Dawnguard. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know? But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It showed mountain of feelings all his fans had for him. Presents. All of Mr. Creeder's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Here am I! Move flip. Shows dark. I got turn on that. Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to reach. Come on, Miss Nick, let's find Shu the keycat. So I guess this is Shu. Ah, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shu. The cat seems like those. Pardon me. May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Miss Dawnguard's lawyer. The Masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes. Ah, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Nice to meet you. You must know all sorts of things about Miss Dawnguard, right? Honestly, sir, I didn't believe a master's capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. How typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served on this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought Miss Dawnguard the kind to have a maid of a butler. That's a very cute cat you got. It is my duty to take care of him, the master rather fancies Shu. And anything else? No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family guard. Oh, then I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Oh, so young and yet already so accomplished, master of all. And there's also a lot to be proud of in being a butler in charge of the house. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now if you'll excuse me. Bingo! There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Miss Nick. I bet it's for Miss Dawnguard's cat to use. Oh, you mean Shu? The door is locked tight. Well, I guess that's keeping nosy people like me from entering it. I don't know if to laugh or cry that I know more about not sure than a kid. A giant bicycle is flying through here. That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal, and it moves on its own. Really? Sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly. Oh, not too bad. You know, I've never actually seen a Earth before, I think of it. What was that infernal racket? It's one of the prisons going off. It sounds like it's already 8 PM, way past your bedtime. Doubt it. I don't go to sleep till 11 PM. Well, 11:30. I gotta take medication, sorry. I saw myself. That startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second. 8 PM. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hardly it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Transceiver. Hello? Hello? This is not... Maya, how is Maya? You haven't heard, have you? Seems you were not able to fill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I've heard news. It's hard to see my present did you no good. No, Mr. Maya. Mr. Maya. One more day. Please lie us for one more day. I get not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please. I suppose if I must. I need that to quit more than anything else after all. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's on it. Alright. Where's Miss Stackles? Hello? Hello? It seems... Damn it, did the transceiver just suddenly break? I don't know, all of a sudden it became nothing but static. The transceiver suddenly break on that. It's better when I try to explain it. See how bad. Hey, welcome back, pal. Thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal, out of a can, that is. So you went through all the trouble to cook quite a long time. Oops, looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. Gotta be kidding. Yeah, I thought you'd already ripped something up. Oh, I know, there's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Then... The transceiver? Oh, Miss Nick, just ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. What thing? Oh, yeah, this thing just stopped and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal. When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke. Huh? Maybe you fixed yourself? That's strange. I'm sure I was making a loud stack noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe I was so what is electromagnetic interference? Something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when the cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. The stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Yeah, I found that when... Yeah, I knew that because... It always happens when I watch YouTube after switching the PS5 off, if I've got something installing. Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. Seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. So the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened, there's gotta be something that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like, like a listening device or something. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened? You were in Mr. Corrida's room, the scene of the murder. What? That's it, I'm going to sneak into the precinct and get Bug Sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Ah, wait, Gumshoe! Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! We should be going too, Mr. Nick. Alright, let's go. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have any Bug Sweeper? Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal, and suddenly I'm standing at the precinct doors. On the outside, I mean, so yeah, I couldn't get one of the police Bug Sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need nine. Hey, calm down, pal. Didn't say I didn't get one, just know the police. Wow, so this is a Bug Sweeper. Looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh? By who? Me, of course. Ah, I've seen the show brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure looks a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy yet. Your heart and soul? It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity. So it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. Why isn't it bad that way? Oh. Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device that some of us saw a bug hidden in this room, pal. That's my intention. Well, the phone is the most common place for a listening device, I'd say. But let's take the receiver apart first, before we get ahead of ourselves here. No, I don't really thought it had to be in the phone too. Ah, and this must be one of the fancy bear-shaped toy robots. It's a robot? It's a real robot? Yeah, it's a real one. Mr. Nick? Yes? How many horsepower is it? How many horses? Horses? Well, look, it's a bear, so, there's no listening device in that notebook computer, huh? Yep. One of these. Oh yeah, that certainly looks like an alarm clock. What's wrong? Why do you have trouble? I just can't imagine a listening device being inside this alarm clock. It just so reminded me of something that happened a long time ago. The fact that Larry got framed for a murder with the thinker, and then Mia was killed by the thinker. Is that it? TV's remote control, but there's nothing listening devices in here. So I was thinking, I wonder if the TV remote works on other things, like, could I make you change your expressions like TV channels? Yep. Hey! If I could. Oh, the people I'd give the old mute button to. Well, I don't think it's going to work on me. Why don't we try it on Maya tomorrow, huh? Okay. Trying to remember which one it is. Ah! Nope. And here we have a dryer. Nothing unusual here, I think. Cell phone. Nope, no books in here. Okay. Ah. I thought it was that. This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen. Hey, so did you guys find it yet? Listen device, I mean. No, not yet, but this bear's eyes. Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's take this big fella's eye out and see what we got. No, you can't. No. It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. A what emitter? A transmitter, pal. Camera. So this tiny thing is a camera. Looks just like that one. Or rather the one I had back when I was planning on using my laptop for recording. Transmitter. I don't know, pal, but this means that someone out there has got a video of what happened near that man. And the only way we can find out who that person is. It's impossible, pal. Holy shit, speaking of electrical interference, my heart rate's on 124 now. And I've got the fan and PS5 on. Plus there's the heat. Is there any way to find out? I got it! What? Hey pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go around to the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. But that's impossible, I mean it's only 9 PM. Leave it to me, even over the search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigation time. Yeah. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? You'll have to excuse me, I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? The rescue team has been created and deployed. Can't seem optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see, thanks. You didn't thank me yet, we still have to find her. So there's a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal. You're one lucky man, right? Do you know the stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. Completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera enters inspector that scatterbrained detective took with him at dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. It's 9 PM. I think I can still make it in time. Let me take this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend, but besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with Rita. Real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. We still have little time left. To be honest, I didn't, because while it's true that she likely harbored a grudge, well, she did harbor a grudge, basically. At the end of the day, wasn't enough of a grudge to actually go up and kill someone. Well, I mean, train them on fight, yes, but flat murder to get someone convicted seems a bit of a stretch for her. To be continued. Damn it, so back in court then. Oh. March 22nd, 9:14 PM. Gaywater Hotel, Creeders Hotel. These things take time, I'd say probably not. Talk. The assassin's client. Who could have identified the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? What if Miss Andrews wasn't the client? No, it can't be. That on guard himself? But the real person who killed Mr. Creeder was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the killer, right? And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who was this client? You mean, you asked for him? Oh god. Well, whoever this client is still a killer. If Mr. Ongard really did hire the assassin, then he's not innocent at all. Well, from me, he would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. Ongard, right? I mean, when we first talked to him... I didn't see Cyclops at the time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something Miss Andrews? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. So is there something interesting? Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, pals? Mr. Ongard's secret? What is the secret? I don't know yet, but for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Creeder was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Ongard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Creeder silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ongard. There's no way around it now. Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing has anything to do with you is ever anything good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search a whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. Ah, gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Goodbye. I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is all you sleep on that. Save. I must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. That means that both Mr. Engarden and Miss Andrews are in this detention centre. Now then, who's story do I want to hear? Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such late hour. There are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought you climbed up now. Sure, Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Creeder had on Mr. Engarde. I'd like to ask you about Matt Engarde, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Engarde. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? Why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. About Miss Celeste Impax. I'd finally put her death behind me, and now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide, and it's true that when I heard the rumour that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip, but I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I'd never do something so stupid. A suicide note? Oh, it's sad. Why did you try to frame Miss Engarde? That's simple, because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police searched them at doing their job, so they figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews. Well, I know you're not the type to a person to do something without a reason, so please tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Did you say something just now? I'm trying to help you out here, and... Celeste? There is only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, and even revenge, and that is Miss Impax's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right, you hadn't mentioned him yet, but for you to hate Miss Longard, it would mean that you would have had some relation to Miss Impax's last suicide. Fuck, I got nothing. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that one Creeder was killed by an assassin and that the assassin's client is Matt Longard. What's wrong, Miss Longard? There's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. Do you know about Mr. Creeder and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did in his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Creeder. Her mentor was Mr. Creeder's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impax's suicide note for him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. Mr. Nick? What's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea? No, it's called a pizza. Let's go eat one there, okay? I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. Not too bad. How about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Miss Longard, are you connected to Miss Impax's suicide in some way? Can you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? Five? I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick Duncan, Cyclops. You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Present. What if Mr. Creeder had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Creeder, especially. Fuck, I don't have the evidence. Gumshoe, I hate you. How did Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, see, by Wong. What? But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session. But 3 days later, Wong suddenly cancelled their marriage. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. This is gonna fucking trigger out. I wonder. Give me a break. It was near Wong's dead body. I noticed it when I went for the glass, and when I realized that Wong was dead. That's why I must have been conscious to pick the skull up and put it in my pocket. That's why some people. You don't? Ah, shit. Miss Andrews, that things will come to this. I have nothing left to say about that man. Not one word. Mr. Powers, what happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers. Dog. Tomorrow's testimony. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something important, pretty important from what they told me. saw something important. What was it? Ah, well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not a lawyer, he said. Celeste's suicide. Hey, so you heard this? Celeste left in suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. There wasn't any actual proof that she'd left a note. Violent. now, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for entire suicide note. I see. I'll have to get him for a friendship. We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office real soon. Hello? He got cough. What's going on, Miss Nick? Gumshoe said we need to get back to the office right away. What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought the spy camera. Yeah? And this quickly? And this bear's what gave him away, pal. The bear? I figured it out, pal. I figured now we should have been looking in the bear instead of the camera. Shh, pals. And, go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears related to crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person? Mad on guard. Move. Detention center. You're working really late. You know, it's only past 10 PM, dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax, we know that ignorance is bliss. But if you really want to know, let's talk. So then... Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Creator's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then send the images the camera took with this transmitter. Ah, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eyes. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? Mr. OnGuard, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Ah, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a good friend? Why does the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. OnGuard. If I didn't know how you worked in the car, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, it's not a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. OnGuard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. what is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. I'm sure you know him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If they don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is him finally starting to get to the truth. It's because you're his client. Since you're the one who set that camera, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how would you know something like that? Because you're his client, that's why. And now I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. Well, if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. On Guard, you really did I? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna console myself, please. Console myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt On Guard. Why would you kill Mr. Carter? Because he was about to sling so much dung on my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of our press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Creed had been able to give it, then Mr. On Guard's secret would have... well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? He had no interest in doing it really, but bit by bit, he crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Creed ended up dead? Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used. Use them for away. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, and how could I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me. Matt On Guard. Ah, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really... So you're Shelly the Killer's client? You didn't really think I'd dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick to crime with me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that woman's dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? Nuts, you're lying. What terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why? Why did you hide the video camera? A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the simple deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why? Yes, that's why the video comes in. Got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Warren Creeder, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey, now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room. You killed Mr. Creeder. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Ah, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer, after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Ah, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mr. Meyer, you wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word. Or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. Scoundrel! So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give him my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. One said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you find your family. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth! I don't care for the hard atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Well, Wright, what are you going to do? Do you plan on changing your strategy? No! We can't do that! That's right, he's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth! Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't really understand what the prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. It's like I said. He probably meant he'd choose his death rather than follow in Von Karma's footsteps. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do with it? You must find the answer. You must find it on your own. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who are suffering and in pain. But when I'm looking at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the people closest to me. Even if I win this case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right, once you get a hold of yourself, you have it all wrong. We aren't some sort of heroes, we're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You are a defense attorney, you can't run away from that. You can only fight, that's all you can do. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who's clearly a killer... That home guard, that man is very... Doesn't matter who, every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense, but what exactly is that? It's like I said, there are 3 types of trial. Either you lose, you win. Well, either person A loses and person the innocent loses and the guilty wins. God, I don't know how to best phrase it. Either the defendant gets off free after having committed no crime, the victim gets convicted having done no crime, or you've got to put up with the guilt of knowing that you got ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believed in my clients to be innocent from the very bottom of my heart. If I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. People like you and Francisco Von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not within you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Francisca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is a perfect win record, that's all. And, isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty. I see. I don't understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. Alright, I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you'll find out on your own. I have faith you'll see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you'll be powerless to change the ending of this story. Mr. Nick, the transceiver! I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow. My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Engarde's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me! A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you're asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. Yeah, this is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity. Mr. Attorney, I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my client's my handiwork. That is what is called client relations and is part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? You were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before. However, you did, but... My name is the Killer. Shelley the Killer. You're Shelley the Killer. Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain... Maya! It'll be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice one nap. Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite chosen. I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! Did you hear that at the end of that transmission? Oh, no, it sounded like a cat. Cat? It can't be! That cat! Can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelley the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have our police units headed for Engarde Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape, assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time he was the killer. He and Engarde were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. There were a lot of cuts in there for some reason. Figurine added to the core effort. Bear, isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corrido? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for you. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Ah! There's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is Engarde's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals on a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it will be an important piece of evidence. We're lucky we'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. There's no mistake that someone used this to record something. Looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped through it. Searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry, it looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be our pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. I searched the house and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes. As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. I'm still short one last thing. And what's that? Miss Andrews' Cyclops. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, and I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow to close the case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I've come to move your Cyclops. Cyclops? I want to know and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead, try to fake me if you can. But then... Oh yeah, Celeste first. This is a photo of Miss Impact, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away now. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's writing, isn't it? Where did you find this? No. That's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Engarde's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Creeder didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. Engarde? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, I often saw two of them together. So that's why with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? Wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. Scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios, and that is where she met Juan. She seemed very happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan was such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then he was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I filmed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Creeder have to call off the wedding? Don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male son. Hey! Yeah, that's true, one instance. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. I was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Almost Impact. That wasn't the end of it. And that day, I was certain that Celeste left the suicide note behind. In that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, so that she would never again be hurt by Matt. She chose to die. And when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and would be especially damaging to his refreshing like spring breeze image. In any case, for his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge? There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At the time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. So I could find out about all this and how he drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in that game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was unnatural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on each other. Well, as for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. All I had to destroy it before everyone went public. It was going to burn it even before alive. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters, so when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's what I have to say. Well, Miss Light, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. You see, what a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking to me. It's no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either, not in my situation or with what I know now. I'll dig into this mess. That's far enough! You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Light. Oh wait, no, that's... Wait. The nightmare again. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Hello, this is Phoenix Light. You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too. Phoenix? Mia? Maya, how's Maya? I don't know. You don't know? She hasn't tried to challenge me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles. But you can't give up. There's still some hope left. Stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere. Ah, it's our cursed on guard again. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it. You're really mean, pal. Gumshoe, I'm really sorry. Where are you? Now let me join the investigation team and we're chasing after the killer, pal. Then you have some sort of lead? Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on the guy. But we're not going to give up. Gumshoe, till the trial is over, till the verdict is handed down, we're going to do everything we can and find the killer. And get Maya out, and you can get on guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's true, I could do what I found Maya first. You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make this trial last longer. farewell for now.